Today on review, we are looking at Payday The Heist for PC, also available on the PlayStation 3 for roughly around $20. Payday The Heist is pretty much what you get if you met Left 4 Dead with Hollywood-style bank heists. In more ways than one, I guess you could say. But pretty much the game is made up of either 1 to 4 player co-op going through 6 missions or scenarios, made up of running from cops, robbing banks, robbing drug dealers, and so on. What we have here as far as the gameplay is set is, of course, everything that you do from game to game actually carry over. You gain money, which more or less work as experience here, which can work as upgrading weapons, getting new weapons, adding perks, getting more items such as handcuffs, and more ammo packs, and so on. Which a very interesting leveling here, which will give you the incentive to play these 6 levels over and over again with your friends or alone. But the only actual issues here is the gameplay itself. Don't get me wrong, it's extremely fun if you can get your friends together to do this, but the game do have its flaws. The major flaw would be it feel like that you're on ice most of the time. You do not feel you have a zap movement over your character. It seems to have a slidey feel. And as for the aiming concern on the PC side, the control with your mouse seems extremely too sensitive. And if you turn the sensitivity all the way down, it still feels very loose and unresponsive. And to add in the recoil and how many enemies you had to fight, and with them shooting you would throw off your recoil, it do not feel as a very comfortable aiming system, and in some cases it can become very frustrating. On the PlayStation side, you still have that problem, but it seemed to be a little more toned down and a little more better playability, at least on the PlayStation 3 side. But outside the control issue is, of course, would be the AI here, which is very similar to Left 4 Dead Director, which will spawn enemies and whatnot, depending on how you are playing. The only issue here is how they will spawn the enemy. In some cases, they will spawn in very unwelcome area, might it be behind you or in areas where you have to get to stand in your way, and it just feel like the AI is pretty much playing against you a little too much, and in some cases it can recall very cheap deaths, and then the mad confusion of how many enemies you ended up fighting might confuse on where you gotta go or what you gotta do. It really no real downtime, at least in some of the bank heists anyway. So outside of them issue, the gameplay is fairly decent. If you can get past the control and the AI, this is actually a pretty fun game, especially with friends. I can't really recommend it too highly, but if you have the time, the patience, and have the friends, this is a game you might want to look into. So overall, I give Payday The Heist a 3 out of 5. So what do you guys think about the review? Feel free to leave some comment below, also over on Facebook, our official YouTube page, and of course at PAYDAY.info. Don't forget to favorite, like that video, and don't forget to subscribe. It's free, so feel free to do that, no pun intended. And of course, if you want to email it, just send an email over at troy@PAYDAY.info. See you guys.